What's going on, guys? Alex here with another Market Watch video. Today is BANLIST day, and we have... I moved this a little bit out of the way. I should have done this before setting up, but it's okay. We're here. We're live. If you haven't watched my BANLIST reaction, which is okay, I guess. Not really good with reactions. I don't spit water like everybody else does and jumping around all that crazy because I'm a normal human being. So, that being said... BANLIST was pretty good, I guess. There's a couple hits that I didn't like. Dried into one, I didn't really like it, but I understand they'd rather hit the card on a specific engine than hitting tanky that hits multiple decks at the same time. But then again, tanky is the same as Rhoda, so who cares? Who understands Konami's logic? I don't. I just follow. That's why market watches are market watches. That's why BANLIST reactions are reactions and predictions are predictions. Nobody knows what we're talking about at the end of the day, right? If you think you do, you don't. Like, you're full of it. Sure you are. I know what I'm talking about. In my eyes, right? Anyway, so if you haven't watched that video, I'll put the link down in the description if you want to go watch that little reaction. I don't expect much from it. I do them because I do them and I had nothing else to do. Well, I was doing a Market Watch video, but now that changed. So we're still doing a Market Watch today. Enough of the intro. Welcome back if you're back. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Check it out. BANLIST prediction videos, BANLIST videos, deck profiles, and all that good stuff. So let's get started. Striker Ace Kagari. People are buying them out at 175 near mint. And I understand. Quickly going to $230. I feel like people buying this did not have... I think... Well, let me say this. I think the true Sky Striker players had this in a deck box somewhere in their closet or anywhere, or store somewhere at their house. And if they had the max rare, they would already had it, since they were playing it back when Engage was a 3, even Engage at 1, and all that good stuff. So I feel like right now this is inflated. People that don't have it, pretty much, hey, let me get it. I want to play this back. So that's where Kagari is at. I'm gonna refresh Shizuku because I had this for like 2 seconds. Let's see where Shizuku's at now. I believe it's gonna be up there as well because Shizuku is very, very important. And yeah, Shizuku, we have one sold at 143. It's pretty much 145 for the most part. Quickly going 200 and maybe over soon. Let's see here. We have Hayate, which it's underrated to my knowledge, but we see some sales at 60 and 70. So I believe this is going to be a little over 100 as in right now. I'll be surprised if it's over 150 and so. Let's see here. Pretty much 70s and going to 100 fairly short. So, but we're here for this card because we care about this card so much. And you're back at 1. Stupid. We'll see moderate plates sold. First lightly plates. This is Battles of Legends, by the way. So we have a $25, pretty much standard. Let's go see the originals, which I believe the originals are slightly crazy. Let's see here. We have near mint sold at 38. Calming down for what it is now. So we have some 28s, 30s, unlimiteds, 38s, 41s. So pretty much staying the $40 to $50 range. Only one copy. If you don't know what this card does, if you control no monsters in your main monster zone, add one Sky Striker card from your deck to your hand except itself. Then if you have 3 or more spells in your grave, you draw a card. Busted. It's a +2. It's a pot agree, dude. It's literally a pot agree. And it's back at 1. Something I want to note, that Diviner, it's still at $67 to $70. Drytron not getting hit at all. I expect this to go a little bit higher. Hopefully. You know what I mean? But for the most part, 67 to 70, it's what it's staying at. Diviner being a great card, being mixed with Necros, being also mixed with, of course, Drytrons, makes the deck very interesting as well. So, just noting, what I processed for the last hour. Nova, it's another card, still pretty much staying at the $35 price point. I would think Nova by now would hit 50s, but I guess not. I think people that already had Drytrons, and people picking up Drytrons right now. It's what's showing the little movements, but nothing crazy going on with Drytrons, honestly. Performer Pal Skullcrobat Joker deck profile coming out soon. Definitely gonna work on that today or tomorrow, and I have a deck profile for you probably by Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Pen Magician, I'm ready to play that again. I would like to play this again. So we have the tournament pack OTS 1, the super rare, being $10 and going to $20 fairly soon. Not mad at it. We do have the super rares as well. You have commons, but we don't care about the commons. You have the super rares from Pendulum Evolution. Oh, remember that set. Man, that was a good set, right? That was alright. So let's see what this is going for. People are selling them for $250. That's what the last sold. Let's see here. Pretty much $2. $2 to $3. Yeah, $2.50 to $2 to $3. Not bad. You only need the one for now. And if it does okay in the format, you'll probably see this at 3. And that's when we'll start, okay. That's when we start having our consistency back, as in Pen Magician. You still don't have Electromite, which made the deck tier 0, tier 1, whatever, tier 0.5, whatever you want to call it. But giving us Joker back, it's a nice little introduction. And hopefully one day, Double Iris at 2, I believe it is. Double Iris at 2 may foreshadow us having Astrograph at 1. Maybe. As long as we don't have Electromite back at 1. Just looking at Eldritch cards, and the only one that I really want to note is Curse Allen, still like $27. Hasn't moved anything. I feel like if you don't have Eldritch by now, don't pick it up now. It might be a little too late. What's going on here? Oh, it's getting bought out. Oh no, it's not 27 anymore. We still saw some sales at 31, 32. 30, starting at 30s. Not bad for Curse Edland. I feel like if you hadn't had this deck yet, I think it might be a little late now. I don't think you're gonna play pure Eldritch, which is perfectly fine. It just doesn't have the 2 interruption pops turn 1 with Trident and Conquistador. That's what really made the deck shine, and it really outgrind the format. So now what are you doing with turn 1? Are you really just setting a whole bunch of back row and maybe a pop and that's it? Not really that good anymore. Excuse me. Trident helped with the deck to, hey, we have at least 1 pop, possibly 2 pops in our best turn. So I feel like Curse Eldritch gonna fall out of the format, probably going to tier 2. And I have a tier video also as well, in my predictions at least. Dragon Link got hit, so they pretty much got murdered. LP going to 0, and then Striker Dragon going to 1. Seem correct at most. LP being at 0 makes the deck a little more fragile. You can't go all combo all in. You have to rely on your Foolish Burials now. You have to rely on your your Pisty Monster Born. You have to play now Red Eyes Darkest Metal Dragon to get, well, you can't even Monster Born that. You have to, I don't know. It's a little bit different. I know you have to rely more on Pisty now, and you have to get your stuff to the grave as fast as possible. So you're gonna see a lot of players putting Bad Foolish Burial back at 1 and trying to get whatever you can there. I do feel like Dragon Link is gonna evolve and transform to the Dragoonity build, which I have a deck profile for you guys. It was a couple months when Ghost of the Past first came out, so I'll leave that link down in the description if you want to look at it. I also will make an updated version and see where we go from there. I feel like they're gonna start going there, and they're probably gonna end up with Apex Lock as well, with the barrier statue as well. So it's a nice little deck profile. I'll leave those links down in the description for you guys can look at. So, and if you're new and you just join us, remember, like, comment, subscribe. Help your boy hit 200 subscribers. I know if we hit 250, I'm doing a giveaway. So don't know when we hit that. It'll be what's around Or it might be a card or stuff. I'll do a poll or something like that for you guys. So definitely want to give stuff back to you guys for supporting me. So let's go to Brigade. So Brigade, pretty much untouched for the most part. I mean, pretty much untouched. And we see here Fractals are still $25 to $30. We see Omen being 25. Probably this is probably getting bought out at the moment. I see 18 copies left. What are you going for now? If you probably hit 30s, I believe you can hit. Oh, they actually sold at 35. So, are you gonna hit 40 soon? 30s. We'll say 30 to 35. I think that's fair. 30 to 35. I think it's fair. Just let it load. Fractals probably reach $30+ sooner or later. Although Brigade does have the Megatins Battles of Legend sets that are gonna come out and possible reprints. So that's why people are not going too crazy with this. Just because, you know, reprints are near there, and this deck's gonna be pretty budget once the Megatins hit, which we're already in July if you really think about it. So, and they're supposed to come out, I believe, September or so. September, October, so we're like right there. And we do have another ban list on October 1st, probably right before the Megatins or right after the Megatins. So if anything, something in this deck is gonna get hit or nerfed. But for the most part, I still believe Brigade Airborne Assault being a cheap Seeker Rare, you should have your playset, just being $3 Seeker Rare. Besides that, you know, that's it for Brigade. I do like the deck, and it's just falling out of favor. Super Poly, speaking of Shaddolls and all that stuff, Super Poly still being a 3. I think it's fine for what it is. And you see all the Super Polys are pretty much, you know, up there in price. But we're here specifically for the Ultimate Rare. Don't really care about the secrets, although I do have secrets and ultis, but, you know, not to brag, but, you know, we're there. Just looking at Super Poly overall, it's still going to be a card in the meta as long as we have decks in the meta, if that makes sense. Staying at 130, 140. I do know we're supposed to get another check next month, starting July, so a lot of buyouts going to happen. And I'm gonna do a video recommending cards that are fairly expensive, $10 to $20 range, that I could see them double or triple. And probably cards that I'm investing personally. And I'll show you what I invest weekly and sometimes monthly, what I like to do. So Shaddolls are pretty much untouched for the most part. So here's Shaddolls. Construct is still $85 to $100 price point. I understand. I thought they were going to hit Shadow Construct to 1, which would do absolutely almost nothing to the deck since they do play 2. But the 1, it's there. I think that would have been a fair hit, but I guess not. Schism, you still have to sell the Megatins and Battles of Legend. That's why this wasn't hit. Besides that, I don't know what else you might hit in Shaddolls. Winda. Why would you put Winda to 1? They only need one Winda to resolve. Why would you ban it? I think after a while, I think Schism is the one, but then Shaddolls sends that you add it. So there's a lot of things, you know. Shadow Fusion, people were saying Shadow Fusion to 1. I understand, but I think it's a little early. I don't think it's fair. I think what makes Shaddolls broken, it's Schism. And yeah, it's just Schism that I see. Besides that, everything else is perfectly fine with the deck. To me, at least. We can argue this in the comments if you like. Something I'm going to look at real quick, because I didn't look that it was Invoke. Alistair Invoked Your Madness, still a $30 collector rare. Woohoo. Macabre still 20. This felt, wow, you're very cheap. This is something I might just have my 1 or 2 copies just to have, unless you want to afford the collector rare, which eventually will go higher in price. Alistair still Alistair, nothing crazy going on with Invoked. Invocation, some people were saying Invocation should have gone to 1. I'm like, no. Invocation is fine where it's at right now. So let's see here. Invocation, it's still what, 100 and something. Sold for 140. That's where it's selling at. Let's see here. There we go. 130, 140. Not bad for an Invocation card, which is gorgeous artwork. What else should we look at? I think Dragon Maid. Dragon Maid. I think we should look at Dragon Maid, right? Just because we're here. I guess I gotta spell Dragon Maid. Oh, what was her name? Nurse, laundry parlor, kitchen, house. What's a house, Dragon Maid? No, it was not. Let's just go Dragon Maid. Chamber. That's Chamber Dragon Maid. Let's see Chamber. I know it was revealed that it's going to get a reprint soon. Let's see where it's at right now. Sitting $45 price point. They're staying at 40s, which is not bad. Draft. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with this, but hey, here it is. I think that's all. I don't think there's any other cards I want to look at. We would have looked at Engage, and we can actually look at it again, see where it goes from here. It's only at one, so you only need one copy. So I'm not expecting too much crazy going on with Engage. And yeah, it's just staying still. What I do feel like it's a lot. It's this might hit 200 by now. So, all right, we're getting phone calls in. People telling me BANLIST is out and where's your video up. So let me answer that real quick. And thank you all for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, it went up. Told you it was going to go up. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Help your boy make it in real life, in the Yu-Gi world, in the YouTube world. And share. Deck profiles coming out soon. And yeah, Dragoon deck profile. I'll put the link down there. We'll do an updated version. We have Pen Magician coming out later. We'll do that as well. We do a Dino deck profile. Shout outs to Blake. He was going to let us do that deck profile. And definitely going to do a Drytron updated version as well. So we have a lot to do this week. A lot of content. And we're going to pump that content out because I should do that, you know. Should do that for you guys. So thank you all for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Take care.